everyone gets blamed. Isn't that wonderful? So that's and as anything else in any cookery show, when you do this kind of presentation, you always prepare one that is done completely nicely, which is this. Same thing I've done. We do it one whole curriculum, GIO. See that? Now after you have done a GIO or project, what else do you need? I need presentation, right? Because when you have a project, you need the multimedia presentation. And that's where you go down to create again, presentation, first thing that comes out is your theme. What kind of theme do you want? So the functions for the Connect is very standard. You can create a new slide, you can, as per norm, you can zoom, you can increase presentation with animation. You click on one, your animation, fade in upon click, and fade out, play, test. But the one thing I like about this is you can preview it immediately. Oh, I haven't done anything. Okay, so test. Test. But again, the part where, again, my favorite is now on top of dragging LimSee, which is standard across, can do a video, YouTube immediately. Let's have IT. Let's say you have whatever this is, I hope it's legal. And present, voila. That's it. This is real time, I didn't prepare this. So you have to see this because I didn't prepare this. But when you see the power of this, you can present your spelling, again, wow, research, I love the research part. You know, if you panic, you can always go into that. And every other function comes in. You can share and blame someone else or get someone else for help. You can actually give a comment, same thing. So, easily you have done the GIO, you have done the student material. And anything else? After you have prepared the instructional material or the project document, you have presented and created your online presentation. What do you need? You need response, feedback, whether you have done a good job. What do you go? You create forms. What forms are these? Survey form. Non-academic. You love survey forms. Voila, you have a question. Am I pretty today? Sorry, yeah, whatever reasons. And help text means when they roll over, definition of pretty. Good enough. And then you have a question of how do you want it? Do you want it to be a text box? Do you want to have more things to talk about so that people can talk more about you? Multiple choice, which is always a good thing, yes or no, just don't put the no part, so everyone will have to say you're pretty. And you have the time, the scale, the date that you can add in. And when you're done, let's say we do this. Yes. Next one is not, no, done. There you are. You're done. Good way to do survey, right? Where the answer is already what you wanted. Obviously, he doesn't think I'm pretty, so he walked out. The good thing is that when you send out the form, it's the same thing. You just need to type addressee. There will be a link. You send out. I will show you a copy of the link. And this part is what I like as well. Whereby from the form itself, it will automatically create an Excel spreadsheet for you to do statistics. Automatically. You create, and that's it, done. You can view your response, which I haven't keyed yet, so that's the Excel spreadsheet. Or you can tell them, okay, I'm done. The first person to say I'm not pretty, I will close the survey. I'm done. Right. Easy. You can publish this as a site. You can allow the respondents after the email to send to you. As again, with the power of time compression, I have 2 samples that is done. I have a survey done. You know, all this took me about 10 minutes to do it, just to try it out before I came here. I have a survey done, and statistics. Before necessary graphs. So you get from creating the project for lectures GIO, then you get to present and connect, compliment, get feedback for others to your presentation. After that is done, you use the form to create survey, get results. Is it done? No, because you need to develop documentation, lecture notes, student notes, marketing flyer. And that's where Google, not that I'm looking for them, allows you one last thing, drawing. So you, again, is able, the functions are the same, and this is the part that I always say. Start with an image, get it from somewhere else. Or, I always like to do this, I always start off with a text box and put something called CEO. And what's the next step I will do? I'll go and do a research and hope that I appear somewhere here. Look, I'm actually a Chinese dish. So, there we are. If you want to have more information on what that is, you can cut and paste from a citation. Or, as I mentioned to you, you just put a link. You just put a link over. And again, you can share. You can put comment. You can publish it. Publish it. That means it becomes a web link. As I mentioned just now, you can publish document. And you can save the document as whatever format you have. And through the power of internet magic, I did it just before coming down. Oh, document, a training material. So from GIO to presentation, to survey forms, to lecture notes, all through firstly create. The file name itself is already there, create. Connect through comments and sharing. Compliment, meaning feedback from everyone else so you know who's helping you and not. And last but not least, you complete the whole documentation. Simple. The wonderful thing about this is you don't have to carry your laptop. You just go and see as and when there's a laptop free, you start doing work. And then your friend, as and when they are not free, the email will come to them, please do work. So typically, that's the power of it. And that's why, for my school, we'll be going full stream in this. Firstly, to support my connection. Secondly, it helps to reduce the burden of redundancy. Meaning, why do you need to come out with application? Why do you need to call another PowerPoint? Why do you need to have a web to go and find the details? And then you put all together. Too troublesome. This is the microwave thing. Put in the fridge, ding, it comes out. So, simply put, this is what the rest of my colleagues will be showing you. So that ends my little introduction. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Siu. So let me just stop the recording for a while.
Present to our new colleague.
And let me just log out. Okay, great. So you can see it's actually, I'm doing on the fly right now. So actually, we actually shared this PowerPoint together with all the different trainers. So Siu actually has given you a very quick overview what is all Google Apps all about. So let me just give you a fast one. So these are the various products that Google has. Okay, so what Siu has done is given you a good overview about Docs, Forms, Drive, and Slides itself. So I'll cover a bit more on the other apps itself, Gmail, Calendar, and my colleagues will also add on by showing you some examples they've done, okay, as well as sites and Chrome search.